Let's check the second part of the breakfast. For me it could be just standalone breakfast, so there is a lot of food in the morning. Natural muesli with milk powder, we have cereal bar, blueberry and apple, and this nice tropical fruit puree. And we have a nice cup of tea, and you can add also a sugar. Let's go ahead with this muesli. This is, you just add cold water. I added a bit, so it's thick, but this milk has dissolved. We have here some dried fruits like pineapple, apples and papaya, and also sultanas or raisins. And we have some seeds like pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds. Let's give it a try. Well, to my surprise, it is quite nice muesli. You have a lot of additions here. Of course, you have here some flakes, oat flakes, but this is quite nice. But this is very savory, so basically milk and a bit of sweetness from these fruits, but I would add here something sweet. I have sugar, but I will use, I guess, this tropical fruit puree. Well, you can be misguided that this is tropical fruit puree, but if you read the content list, I think it is difficult to read. So 99% of this is apple, and 1% this mixed tropical fruit flavor. So it's more apple puree than tropical fruit. Anyway, let's have a look. And it looks like apple puree. It tastes like apple puree, but you can taste a bit of something like tropical fruits. So let's try it together. That's much more interesting. So this adds a bit of acidity, a bit of sweetness, and also makes this my thick muesli more liquid, which is actually pleasant. Now this have a sip of this tea. Well, it's more or less a standard tea from tea bag, but quite nice. You can taste a bit of this tartness. Now this cake with fruit filling, fruit bar, Australian type. I have to say that I really love these bars. I had this before in the military version, so CR1M, and it is something different from the European versions when you have basically the fruits. This is something like cake. It is made of wheat flour, but full grain, so a bit more interesting to chew, soft. The inside is really just fruits. Very nice. Let's go ahead and taste the biggest meal of this ration, which is dinner. Actually, I decided that the biggest will be dinner. So we have the instant mashed potatoes and also this vegetable curry. Yes. We have also something sweet, which is biscuit, jam sandwich and chocolate drink. And of course, at the end, the chewing gum. I'll prepare this and we'll start tasting. So let's prepare the dishes. I will start with this puree. I could make it inside this bag because we have a ziplock here, but I wanted to show you just the color. So it requires 1 cup or 250 milliliters of water, and I guess some stirring and bit of waiting. Let's see. This is a bit runny, but I hope it will be okay. It was also made in New Zealand and contains also milk powder, so it is a complete mashed potatoes. And now we have this chocolate drink, also from New Zealand. And this is just, you know, add water. Nobody knows how much. You can also add milk. So I will start with this amount of water. So I don't know, something like 125 milliliters. And have a look on this beautiful thing, jam sandwich, biscuit jam sandwich. How sweet they are. Like, it must be fine, like, you know, at home, or you go to with your friend for a coffee, and you get such beautiful cakes, biscuits. And we have this main. It was sitting in the hot water for something like 10 minutes, and you have a content list here, which is quite interesting, because you have, of course, vegetables here: potato, peas, spinach, carrots, onion, curry paste, but also garlic, salt, tomato paste, chili, turmeric, black pepper, star anise, cumin, herbs and spices, rice, tomato, coconut milk. So it is a very complex dish. I hope it will be really absolutely delicious. We have also one more turnip here. I will try to put it on a tray. Shouldn't be a problem. Yes, almost everything is here. This dish has a really pleasant taste, a lot of spices, so very rich taste, and a lot of curry taste, but it's not hot, so this is not something threatening your life. And I think I would add also here a bit of salt, because it lacks salt. But fortunately we have salt and pepper left, so no, without a reason. And this black pepper. Yeah. And now I will combine this with these mashed potatoes. They are no more runny. Very good consistency. Let's try it on its own. Well, this is quite decent, but you can taste this is potato made from powder, or actually small flakes. So the texture is different than made from fresh potatoes. Maybe not the best one, but quite pleasant. Now I will try this together with the curry, and we have also here this pepper and salt. But anyway, note that we have a big chunks of potatoes here, so potatoes with potatoes, maybe a bit too much. Yeah, I guess the salt was a good idea, because it really gives an additional kick to all the flavors which are in this dish. Let's try this cocoa drink. It's a bit thin. I gave only half of water, but it's a bit thin, but quite a pleasant cocoa taste. Not too sweet. Just this milk component is, let's say, we don't have a lot of milk here or cream. It would be better prepared not with the water, but with the warm milk. Now it's time to taste this beautiful dessert. These cookies are soft and sweet, and here we have something like mix of strawberry and apple filling. They are very fresh, so it goes well really together. So now this chewing gum. This is a peppermint chewing gum, so it is on the strong side. Really refreshing. I really like the taste. You are finishing the meal and you have this fresh breath and fresh taste in your mouth. Thank you very much for watching. This was the review of the 24-hour ration from Australia, Hunger Buster Cadet ration pack, and the main was vegetable curry. I hope I will see you all in my next reviews. Bye!